It would be cool if she was more crazy in the show.
No, it wouldn't be, 'cause she's pretty crazy.
But I mean, it would have lent itself to her character, I think, a lot more, because I mean, she comes from like an abusive relationship, and she.
Yeah.
Can I spoil season 2? You know what? Season 2 sucks. Her daughter dies.
Go for it.
And so you would think, like, at some point she'd like go a little nuts, and it kind of felt like that way in this current season, where she was, you know, teaching kids things that, you know, she's like, "Don't tell your dad that I'm teaching children this stuff."
Yeah.
Kind of thing. I think it would have at least been interesting to watch.
Well,
especially if she had done all the stuff that she admitted to doing, you know, where it's like we still don't know for sure if she did all that.
Well, here's the thing, like the problem with the difference between the comic and the show. Ooh, I think I just found diamonds or crystals. Can't find out which, but I'll know in a second. The difference between the comic and the show is in the comic, she hooks up with Tyrese pretty early on. So it's her and Tyrese, but then again, you have Tyrese from much earlier on in the comic than you do in the show. So, yeah, she hooks up with him, and oh, I got diamonds, nice. And the problem with that is he ends up breaking up with her, and I'm not going to spoil why in the comic in case you haven't read the comics, because it is a lot different, it's more interesting. But that's what kind of throws her over the edge.
Really racist.
No. That's what throws her over the edge, and that's what makes her go super nuts in the comic. I mean, she was pretty nuts before, but then it just is that breaking point. So it makes a lot of sense in the comic. But I think they could have done the same thing with her daughter dying in season 2. They could have gone down that same road. Anyways, that's enough spoiling The Walking Dead. What kind of like supplies do you have? I have 15 copper ore. I don't think we have nearly enough to make 2 sets of armor here.
I'm sitting on 68 ore, 5 bars. I've got 34 silver ore, 24 gold ore. I got 3 diamond ore, and 53 iron ore. I'm about to smelt all those jazz.
Okay,
all these Jimmy Jams.
Are you back up at the base?
Oh yeah.
All right, I'll be up there in a second. I'm gonna finish mining this crap out that's around me. I'll work my way back up. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna work my way back up. There's iron and stuff down here to get, but we'll have plenty of that later. What we need to do is we also need to focus on getting a lot of coal stockpiled, so when we do beat the boss, the UFO boss, rather, then we could go to another sector and, you know, go to a higher level planet and get some better stuff. So that's kind of like our goal right now. Just beat this boss and then move on. Like, we like this planet. This will be our alpha site, is what we're going to call it. But we need to find another planet.
Found Atlantis on a different planet.
Well, yeah. I mean, if we're going to found Atlantis, it's going to be on a water planet if we can find one.
Oh, that's cool. Do we even know if there are water planets?
I think there's, like, biomes that have a lot of water in them, so we could probably plan for that. That being said, I did read something today that I don't know if you saw it, but it'll be really interesting. They made it, or they're going to be making it, so planets have different, I guess, cautionary effects, like
acid rain and stuff.
Yeah, acid rain, no atmosphere, stuff like that. So that'll really change up the balance of the game and make it a lot more interesting too. So I'm kind of excited for that. That also changes the way that you play, really.
Then I gotta start doing captain's logs at the beginning of every time we go to a new planet. Captain's logs.
Exactly.
Established a base on a Class F planet, and there's no breathable atmosphere, but there are hot ladies.
Just tons of Florian chicks. You are definitely Spock in this situation.
But I do the Zap Brannigan voice.
Okay, I'm smelting crap. I've got 5 diamond ore. Did you ever manage to... Here, you know what? To make up for it from when we were playing alone, There you go.
Great, this will get me nothing. So I appreciate that.
Yeah. Well, now you hold all the cards.
Yeah, I get like 2 diamond bars or 2 diamond.
Oh, hey, nice. Nice basement.
Nice what?
I like it. When did you build that? I don't remember that being there.
Build what?
This
floor
is
here? This?
Yeah.
I just needed a place to put the bed.
Oh.
Because, we've got this very important toilet up here. It's really unmovable. It comes out right on top of, I guess it's what painted this background here.
Yeah. I was just, for a second there, I thought you were screwing with me and that you were really going to do the giraffe joke again, but you didn't.
No.
So I'm a little surprised.
I mean, like I said, no more low-hanging fruit. It wouldn't have been as funny this time around, because we hyped it up.
Yeah, it's true.
I mean,
we hyped it up. People would have still hurt their sides, but I don't know if they would have been hospitalized.
Yeah, it would have been like ER friendly.
So let's be honest. I mean, the reason the footage wasn't corrupt, it was not safe for work, because people around the world, everywhere, watching at work would have to be sent home sick.
Remember what I told you about exaggerating?
No, I don't remember anything at all.
Do you remember what I told you about ending your stories a sentence earlier?
Nope.
It's like
wait, hold on. You just reminded me of, oh gosh, what was it? It was, gosh, it was a show that I was watching recently where they did that. God, now I'm going to be all freaking out. What was it? It was New Girl.
That line comes from Futurama.
Yeah. But what I'm thinking of is New Girl. There's a guy on there named Winston, and every time they go to do like a practical joke, he just takes it way too far. They're like, we should stick his hand in water when he's asleep, and then they're like, then Winston usually says something along the lines, and yeah, then we should just like dump water all over him and put him in a pool and drown him. He's like, wow, that's violent. Also, do you have any extra copper? I made pants. You look very stout, by the way. It's cracking me up the way your character's just sitting there. Yeah, so sassy. You're the sassiest robot we've ever seen.
Engaging sarcasm units. I know this is a pretty serious non sequitur, but I read this really awesome article the other day about Batman the Animated Series and how Harley Quinn is portrayed as a character, and like how people do it incorrectly, like how most people kind of portray Harley and the Joker as like a couple that's in love, where like in reality it's Harley Quinn is like in an abusive relationship with the Joker, like the Joker is just using her to get to Batman kind of thing.
Yeah.
But Harley Quinn is just like obsessed with the Joker because she thinks that like someday he'll return her love. And he was I forget who it was that they were interviewing, but he was pointing out like how important Batman the Animated Series was to establishing that like DC canon, and like how successful it was as both a series and kind of like a method of storytelling that kind of established a lot of the DC characters and like some of their like best, like most concise forms. And I'm super glad to see somebody else, I guess, vilifying my intense love of the Batman animated series, because it was the best. Like in the 90s when I was growing up and watching that, I was like, this is radically awesome, and I love every second of it.
Okay, I'm gonna bait and switch you here. First thing, we just got a free month of DC Universe Online, so we should totally play with that. That's not related at all in any way. But the other thing is, let's get a little bit of payoff for the viewers, because they've been watching us mine for an entire like 4 episodes. Let's defeat this boss. I threw down the beacon over here.
Let me heal up then.
Mm-hmm. I also have 20 bandages.
To rebuild us like a giant platform
Yeah, I've got this. Yeah, we've done this before. All right, here we go. An UFO. Come on, oop, kill the ads. Oh wow, you just got like machine gunned. Ooh, see me dodge that?
Yeah, man, you're like Lucas Kane over here.
Dude, you know what it is? I'm such a hardcore raider. Oh, where'd it go? Ah!
Oop.
That's not fair. They added a new ability. That's not fair.
I actually think he's had that one before. It's just like he's never smacked into us when he was invisible for it. Oh, stupid energy bar.
I just went under the ground here. Oh yeah, that was something that was new, wasn't it? Was the energy bar on the bow?
Yeah, I'm not a fan. Considering it takes like 30 bow shots to kill anything.
Yeah. What we need to do is find laser cannons. I think that would be the best. Okay, I'll take care of the ads. You start killing him.
So
If I can hit them. There we go.
Ow, he fell on me.
Alright. Got it. Got the molten core. Boss 1, dead.
Boss 1, unfunny. Boss 0, unfunny idiots 1.
Nailed it. Well, we were funny last week.
Yeah.
Alright, let's yeah, I don't know what was up with us. Must have been something in there. Let's build this crafting table.
I feel it coming.
Oh, I can just iron. Don't mind me.
Oh Lord.
So that was a good song back in the day, you know.
Frampton.
Alright, there we go. We have a new crafting table. That is ready to upgrade this. Perfect. Craft. Star map MK2 upgrade. So
Mark 2. Like Marky Mark and the
MK2.
Funky Bunch 2. Electric
MK2.
Boogaloo.
Also, I think we can make new weapons. Yeah, steel bar. Can I make any steel? Make 12 steel bars. Come on, new weapon.
Make anything.
There we go. Tomahawk, 25 DPS.
Make me one.
Did you just give me steel? I need steel.
No, I have iron.
Are you able to make steel?
No.
Do you have coal? Because I think that's what I'm missing here.
I don't have a lot of coal. I guess I used it all on torches.
All right, what weapon do you want? Like what kind?
Anything. Two-handed, sword, axe, whatever.
How about we give you a two-handed sword? If I can find one that's actually the right level. There we go. It's got a much faster attack rate than my tomahawk. Whoops, I just gave you my tomahawk.
For your tomahawk.
Here, I'll trade you. There we go.
Skewer XL.
Nice. That's a good payoff, I think, for the viewers. We actually made progress.
Hooray.
And now we can start moving to different worlds. Cool. So we'll get a bit more materials and armor ready. I think now that we can start making steel stuff. Then move on to probably a snow planet, huh? Could have Hoth.
Oh, man. We need to share that picture of that one base we made, that Hoth base.
Oh, yeah. I do have screenshots of that.
Radical.
I'll sneak that in somewhere eventually down the line. All right. I think that's a good time to wrap it up, though. Thanks, everybody, for watching. We'll be back next week, hopefully, unless more footage gets destroyed. We'll see you next time.
Bye, everybody.